Cool. All right. Finally in San Francisco. So I already landed in San Francisco. My dear friend Kennedy picked me up. She picked me up from the airport. Thank you very much. But she left her phone in the taxi that we just came in, and the taxi went away. Also, my check-in time for the hotel is until 3 p.m. So I just checked in my bags, but now she's using my phone to figure out how she can get her phone back from the taxi that drove away. So that is the beginning.
Texted your phone and
well, that is the beginning of our trip. So let's see what happens and if we get her phone.
might go on a scavenger hunt.
Yep.
We finally got a hold of the taxi guy,
Yeah.
but he left it at the hotel a block and a half from the job I'm calling out of tonight so we can hang out. So, we gotta be stealthy.
Let's go. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name's Cassandra. So, as you can clearly tell, I've been saying this since the very beginning of this video. I'm in San Francisco. I used to go to college here. I spent 4 years of my life here, and I'm actually here to spend some time with my college friends. I'm visiting them because as life goes on, a lot of us are moving, people are getting jobs, things are just very rapidly changing in our lives, and one of my friends is actually moving out of California, so we were like, we should have one last hurrah all together in San Francisco before who knows when we'll be back. Not saying we'll never come back to San Francisco, but we're kind of just here for memory's sake all together, like college times. So my friend that you saw in the very beginning of this video, her name is Kennedy. I've actually known her since I was like 12, 13, but she's actually an internet friend. And coincidentally, like right when I was going to graduate college, she was starting to go to college at the school I went to. I went to SF State, and then she moved here, and then unfortunately, I was moving back home to LA, but when I'm in the Bay Area, I get to visit her sometimes, so it was so fun seeing her. But as you can clearly see, we had a fiasco in the very beginning of this vlog. She lost her phone, but at least she fucking found it. At least she got it. At least the guy who was driving the cab, he realized he had her phone, so she called her phone because she was like, oh, thank God, like my ringer was on, and he picked it up and he was like, yeah, I have your phone. And she was like, is there like a chance you can bring it to the hotel you dropped us off at? And he was like, no, I dropped it off at another hotel, so you can go get it there. So we like sprinted through Chinatown and Columbus Street and just rushed to that hotel to get her phone, but luckily she got it, which was great. But this is one of my first, okay, I guess I can't call this a fucking solo trip. Like, I know people here, so I'm not actually traveling here alone, but this is my first time like staying in a hotel by myself and just coming here on my own. But it is a weird feeling, like flying alone to San Francisco and going to a hotel and being a visitor rather than going to my old apartment or my old dorm. So it's a very different experience, but I'm so happy to be here. Like, it's only been a few hours, but I've had so much fun. I feel like I'm reliving some memories and now making some new memories with that adventure of going to get my friend's phone. But like I said, this is my first time like alone in a hotel room. This hotel is so cute, so I'm gonna do a quick little room tour, so let's do that. We'll start at the entrance. So here it is. You enter through here. We have the cute bed. I love the colors. I love the painting. A little side table, a little closet here. Amazing. And then we have a mirror here. Hey, also, I checked in my bags early because my check-in time was actually at 3, but they were able to hold my bags. And then when I checked in, they already put my bag in the room, which is so nice. Have this little chair thing. Got a TV, got a little table, a little chair, another side table, and then you can't see the view, but it's literally just buildings. But I love this room. I think it's so cute. Oh, the bathroom. Come on. The bathroom is so cool. Like, I love the shower. Like, come on. And the lighting. wow, amazing. But because of the whole phone fiasco, I ended up staying out for most of the day, and this is my first time actually staying and chilling in the hotel room, so I'm going to settle in. So I'm gonna take my stuff out of the suitcase and hang it in the closet. I love to actually settle in hotel rooms and act like I'm moving in. And I'm gonna put my stuff in the bathroom as well and just get comfortable because I'm going to relax for the rest of the evening because I woke up so early this morning for no reason. Like, my flight was at 10, and why did I feel the need to wake up at 5? I don't know. So let's go unpack. This is disgusting, but I forgot to pack toothpaste, so I'm going to quickly change, buy toothpaste, but I also desperately need a coffee. So I'm gonna go to the cafe downstairs, get a cappuccino, and then we're off to buy toothpaste, and then I'll come back up here, brush my teeth, get ready, and then start the day. Toothpaste, sweet toothpaste. Walgreens haul, okay. Also, it's like not hot here at all, but yesterday and today, literally just a simple walk has been making me like sweat like crazy. Like, I'm already like burning up and so sweaty, and I'm like, yo, my clothes are gonna be disgusting. But anyway, Walgreens haul, woo. Got my toothpaste, I just picked whatever. I was like, okay, good enough. I got Band-Aids because I randomly cut the side of my foot. How? I don't know. Love that. And then I got a massive water because last night I was like so thirsty and so dehydrated. I was like, I have no fucking water in here. So got a water. And then the cafe downstairs didn't do coffee to go, so I got a little Starbucks cappuccino. So I have most of the morning to myself because my friend Kennedy works most of the morning, so I kind of have a little solo day to myself, which is kind of exciting. It kind of reminds me of like when I used to live here and I would go out and about on my own. So I'm thinking of going to a cute cafe, getting lunch, and also working on a video that will be up before this video. It's like a pack with me for San Francisco video, and once Kennedy is done with work, I'm gonna go to her apartment because I haven't seen her place. I bet it's so cute, and we're gonna have like a little girls' night. We're gonna have like face masks, movies, wine, all that whole ordeal. And also, I didn't clarify this well enough. So Kennedy is my internet friend, which I did say yesterday. I'm debating if I should even tell you like how on the internet I met her because I'm a little embarrassed by it, but maybe I'll let her tell the story. But okay, you know what? I met her because when I was a kid, I was a fan fiction girl. Like, yo. Actually, you know what? No shame, whatever. Everyone had a moment. Had a fan fiction moment, read One Direction. You know what? I'm just like better off like letting her explain the story because like it's just like weird saying it out of my mouth because like I'm just such a changed gal. Yeah, I'm going to let her explain that story because yeah. Anyway, moving on. She is my internet friend, which I did say yesterday, and she happened to move to San Francisco / California right when I graduated, so it was just like such a surreal feeling when I actually met her in person. But my college friends are named Katya and Karina. I've known them like all of college. I've known Katya since high school, and I'm just really excited to see them because like I said, things are changing, people are moving, people are getting different jobs, and we're just all over the place, and we just don't see each other as often as we used to. Like, we literally went from seeing each other almost every single day in college to just rarely seeing each other because I moved back to LA and they stayed here. So yeah, I started reading Happy Place again. Like, I kind of like stopped on my reading girl grind, but I started reading it, like picking it up again, and it hit a little too close to home with like the 3 friends, and they do remind me of my friends and that things are changing. This is like their last time in that summer house, and then this is like maybe one of our few times like being all together as a trio in San Francisco, and I'm like, oh. But anyway, don't want to get sad. I'm really excited to be here. I'm getting like so many, just, I don't know, a lot of memories are coming back. I'm just happy to be here. I miss like my lifestyle when I was here. Sometimes I wish I started my YouTube channel when I was in college, but I'm also happy that I started YouTube when I did, because I feel like things happen for a reason. I feel like I just wasn't ready to have a YouTube channel then, and then one year I decided I wanted to. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready and then we'll head out soon. So yeah, see you in a sec. Okay, so I finished my makeup and I did my hair, and this is my outfit for today. All the details are in that packing video, and I'm also bringing my long shot bag so I can carry my laptop. But yeah, all right, let's head out. So last minute, my friend Katya, she works in this area that I'm at right now, but she has a 1 hour lunch break. So I'm gonna meet her, get another coffee, and then just hang with her for a bit. And then I'm gonna head back to the hotel and get ready to see my friend Kennedy. Lol, I'm gonna awkwardly just walk into her work. She works as a dance teacher, so she told me to come up, so. Okay, it is much later now. I had so much fun seeing Katya. We got a quick coffee during her lunch break, and then I went to Urban Outfitters because I wanted to get some sweatpants because I am going to Kennedy's apartment and we're having like a girls' night, so it's very comfy casual, and I didn't bring any comfy clothes except pajamas. So I also was like eyeing these sweatpants for like a while anyway. They're so comfortable. They're just like really big on me, but I usually buy my sweatpants pretty big anyway because I like that fit, but these are pretty large, and I kind of like that these are like a wide leg sweatpants because I don't own anything like that. So let me quickly show you. I'll just stand on the bed, but they are so freaking, oh shit, they are so freaking comfortable. I think I'm gonna cut this though because the fold is attached, and I feel like the fold makes like the pockets go out more. So I am going to cut that when I get to her apartment, and I think I'll like the fit slightly more, but I already do like the fit anyway. And then I quickly got a cute sweater. I love the colors, like I love the color pink. This was just so pretty and flattering on. I'm just ready for fall. And also, I didn't know Urban Outfitters sold these, but I just recently started collecting these. But like, I got a Sunny Angel, and I only have one. I got them with my friend, and I've been looking for another one so badly, but they're all like sold out now. So when I saw one at Urban Outfitters, I was like, I must get it. So I'm going to open it with you guys. I'm kind of hoping I get like the bunny one because I think that one's really cute, and I also really want the one for like my phone where it's just like hanging, but I can never find those. Shit. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, the big reveal. Let's see. Okay, I didn't get the bunny, but this one's just as cute. It's a little koala. I got this with one of my friends back in LA, and it's funny because she like hates hers so much, and then she lost it, and then she was kind of sad that she lost it. But anyway, so cute. I'm obsessed. The little koala is adorable. And now I need to put shoes on, pack my bag because I am late to meet Kennedy at the market. We're going to a market that's close to my old campus. So in a weird way, I'm like really excited to go to the market by campus. So anyway, let's go.
The Bella Lugosi Dracula poster in my bathroom now.
Yeah, and like the lights, it looked like a freaking club in here. Wait, turn them off again.
Yeah.
Wow, that's probably like the nicest poop you can ever take, honestly. Where did you get this? Amazon?
Yeah. It also plays music. Say some things that you recognize personally in here.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, like this coffee table that you gave me. Very nice.
Oh yes, fun fact, this is what used to be in my apartment and then I gave it to her when I moved out.
Thank you.
Oh my god, this is so cute. It's cozy.
He's kind of knocked the bottoms of those out, but I've got London, obviously.
Oh, she got London because when we were younger, you know, she loved Harry Styles and she loved One Direction. Finished watching. What did we just watch?
So we watched
Cocaine Bear and
Red, White, Royal Blue, and then I introduced Rise of the Pink Ladies to you.
Yeah, so
which I love, and we need a season 2. So
yeah, it's really good. But we are cleaning up now, and I'm about to head out. But I earlier in this vlog mentioned very briefly how we met, but it just felt so odd. And
I've been alone.
Yeah, and I feel like it's one of those things where like literally nobody knows this about me. Like I don't tell anyone about the whole fan fiction days.
I just think it's a funny little fact about myself, so
we'll do the quick version since it's like getting late. But don't think it was like any crazy fan fiction because you know how like people who like
it wasn't
like Harry Styles. What was it called? Dark. It wasn't that
psychotic Harry Styles in an asylum stuff.
Okay, literally.
I did read that.
We both had an obsession with the Disney show. Well, it wasn't even a Disney show. It was a Canadian show, My Babysitter's a Vampire.
That was on Disney.
I like had such a crush on the guy who played Ethan, and she had a crush on the guy who played Benny. And like, yo, this is so embarrassing. I remembered 13-year-old me discover what fan fiction was, and I was like, maybe.
I should state by saying I'm 2 years older than her, so I was like 14, 15 when this occurred.
You were like 15, and then me being like, hey, I can do this. So embarrassing, me writing My Babysitter's a Vampire fan fiction, and she read it, and like
I literally think this was my second time on fanfiction.net ever.
Yeah, fanfiction.net doesn't even exist anymore.
It really
no
doesn't.
Wattpad. No Wattpad. Moral of the story, you were able to message people, and she reached out to me being like, I really like your story. When are you gonna post some more? And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. And she would go. She's like, oh my god.
So here's the thing. We have a running inside joke going because of this. Because I logged in and I read this fan fiction. I was like, this is really good. So I left a comment. And the next day, I was in my geography class.
Geography?
No, geometry, not geography. It was math, so I didn't care. And so I like get this ping. And it to you, going, oh, thank you. And I remember going to the bathroom and being like, holy shit, this author.
She called me an author.
Wrote this thing, because I went back and I was like panicking. My phone was like, what's wrong? I'm like, this author for this story, like, messaged me back. And it's your 12-year-old ass.
And she literally thought we were the same age or like older. And then like, as we like, cause it was like you had messages.
Yeah.
And like,
we were messaging like it was Facebook Messenger at night.
Yeah, so we were like talking back and forth as like the months went on. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She was like, oh, like, by the way, how old are you? And I was like, 13. And she was like, what?
I remember the verbatim of the conversation was you being like, our birthdays are like 2 weeks apart, mind you.
Yeah.
And so...
Oh, I was 12 turning 13.
Yeah, and I was 14 turning 15. And so I remember, being like, my birthday's coming up. And I was like, oh, cool. We have been talking for a few weeks at this point, mind you. We have set up a friendship. And she goes, my 12th birthday. I'm turning 13, and I went, and I was like, oh, but I remember I go, oh, my birthday's coming up too, and you're like, oh my god, I'm turning 13, and I went, I'm turning 15, like, I'm gonna be able to drive with an adult in the car.
But then it's funny, because when you think about it, we think like that was so much older, when in reality, you were only like 2 years older than me. But moral of the story, that's how we met, and you know what's more embarrassing, is like, I loved Adventure Time, so my
oh my god,
my
password,
my username was oh my glob. Because I loved Lumpy Space Princess, and I was like,
I think mine was Kennedy loves My Babysitter's a Vampire and Teen Wolf.
Well, that's so much better. But either way, like I don't think I ever tell anyone about like the fan fiction days. Nobody knows that.
I will say the crazy thing that I will say that if anyone watches this and they have an internet friend that they've never met in person, we talked consistently like every day for 9 years before we met in person, and now we live in the same state. We hang out at least like 3 times a year.
I know. Hey, you know how you're like, what the fuck? She's 13. At least I wasn't like a creepy 50-year-old man.
No, my dad literally thought you were for a while, and I was like,
Yeah, we've known each other since I was 12, turning 13, and I only actually met her in person when I was like 22, 23.
Our first phone call was while I was watching the Big Time Rush movie premiere. And I called you during every commercial break.
And I remember she like loved, well, you kind of introduced me to One Direction, and I remember I went to their concert and like I FaceTimed her because she really wanted to go.
FaceTimed me during Up All Night and Take Me Home because you're a real fan and friend and you knew that I couldn't go. I say wearing this shirt.
Yeah, and then like the fanfiction thing like stopped, by the way.
No, he doesn't.
It's all over. That after that went away, then it was all just about like, oh, bonding over One Direction.
And just growing up in general.
Yeah, well.
That's the quick version. If you want an in-depth version, we could pull up the messages because they're still there.
Don't ask for a full version, to be honest, but that's how we met. It's 1 a.m. I'm gonna head back to my hotel and I am tired. Yeah. Well, thank you for listening to us. I am back at my hotel now. It is 1:30 p.m. This is late for me. I'm usually like in bed by 10 p.m. But I had so much fun hanging out with Kennedy and her roommate Hazel, but I have decided I want this vlog to be in 2 parts, only because I feel like so much has already happened in my trip. Literally just started. Like I literally got off the plane and that whole phone fiasco like already happened the minute I got here, and I think that's just so funny. And usually with my vlogs I take out a lot of things, I condense it just so the vlog isn't way too long, but I'm really happy with how everything has turned out so far on my trip, and I really don't want to take anything out. So I kind of want to do this in 2 parts because I honestly can't wait to look back at these videos someday and be like, wow, like that trip was just so much fun, because I do think this is going to be like my favorite trip of 2023. Look out for part 2, and I think I'm going to end the vlog here, and I hope you look forward to the next part of the San Francisco trip. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Yo, she has apples. Oh my god. Harvest. Her One Direction shirt. Oi oi. No fucking way. I think that one's my favorite.